immediately signaling, I can't see it.
Cox, deep to left, back at the wall, tie game. Two balls, two strikes. Major shift on for D. Kennedy. Hitless today, and he stays alive. Got 94 and got a piece. It is hard to keep a guy like this hitless. 35 RBI, leads the team. 9 homers, leads the team. Oh, by the way, he's got 29 hits. He's hitting .403. That's why he's so hard to get out.
And just spoiling off the breaking ball right there. And so now this is where that chess match becomes late in the game about pitch execution, swing execution too for hitters. And it's a good battle here to open up the top of the 8th between D. Kennedy and Tyler Bryan.
The transfer from Texas works to a 3-2.
And that right there, spiking a slider to set up the payoff pitch. But for Kennedy, spoiling off pitches before, he's got a good understanding of the zone.
Played third base last year for K-State. Moved over to shortstop here in 26. Swings and flies one deep down the line and left. It is hooking foul. Oh, man. And that was a towering blast.
I think everybody was just holding their breath because he absolutely got a hold of it. And it wasn't about distance. It was about fair or foul. And for Mark Hutchinson, he immediately turned and got very stoic watching that ball go.
Wind is blowing out to left center. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Low and away for ball 4.
And Kennedy immediately dropping the bat and applauding to his first base dugout, saying, let's go, boys, as he is able to win that battle here to open up the 8th inning.
A.J. Ivasco. Oh for 3 today. Strikeout, line out, ground out. Been a big part of Houston's success since the first. They've been able to keep guys like this down, guys like D. Kennedy down. Just 1 hit for Vasquez, of course, it's the grand slam. Bear Madliak and Caden Carl all hitless. Runner going, it's Kennedy. Hit and run is on, and spoiled Kennedy got a great jump.
Yeah, he was sitting, waiting, and that first movement out of the foot of Bryant, he took a hard turn, and he was going to be in there safely.
Kansas State 3 for 11 with runners on. Runner holding on a pitch out, 1-2.
And not a bad spot. You know, some struggle fastball low away, but that one right there to the big, tall lefty in Vasco, able to lay off.
Speed for D. Kennedy. Already took off once in this at-bat. Leads the team with 11 stolen bags. He's 11 for 12. Why not check again?
Yeah, you know he's the one sitting for an opportunity, and here in this tight game, if they get the chance to take an extra 90 feet, D. Kennedy is absolutely a green light guy who will.
On a team that runs right around the most in the Big 12. They've stolen 38 bags this year. D. Kennedy looking for number 39. They hit out of a double play here. And Ivasco is retired, but Kennedy goes to second.
And that right there, the jump for D. Kennedy, able to move up on what is otherwise a routine ground ball to second.
Brings up the man of the hour in the first inning at least. Hit a grand slam in the first, but Vasquez has been quiet since. One for 3 today. Strikeouts in the 3rd and the 6th. Early success in a game can do that to you, right? You've seen it already, and you try to replicate it with another big swing, and gets you off kilter a little bit.
Yeah, because you know what you did last time. You remember that moment, and you're trying to see if you can just do it again.
0-1, Kennedy takes off. He got a jump to throw. Oh no, it gets by Lalima at third. And there to back up was Cox, but what a veteran play from Lalima. He duked out Kennedy.
Yeah, you saw him try to sell it, but Thomas Hughes, the third base coach, was right there in his ear and showing him with his body language too, holding his hands out saying, stay right here. But take one more look at this great jump by Kennedy. He is an opportunistic base runner, and here in this moment you see him very quickly being told stay, but a good hustle to move to third.
With less than 2 outs too, and an offensive timeout.
And here's what we were talking about, Coach Hughes talking and praising Coach Waits, the associate head coach. That is who is talking with their hitters right now as Coach Hughes comes to the plate. This is someone in this moment wanting to make sure these guys are in the same situation. And we talked about execution baseball. It was situational baseball for the Cougars before the long ball was able to tie it as they were able to get back into this one. And now here, situational baseball very much may be at play with 1 out and a runner on third.
So you all didn't see it at home, but Coach Waits was having a word with both batters, the on-deck hitter and Carlos Vasquez, strategizing. You can tell that Coach Waits is the second in command right now to Pete Hughes, who continues to compliment him. Vasquez facing the 0-2. Infield comes in on the shift. The pitch. Low. Ball 1.
And here in this moment, you can saw too, during that offensive timeout, both hitters was locked in on their coach. This is someone they respect, they understand. He's got such a cerebral coaching knowledge for what this offense can do, and the hitters living and breathing on every word.
1-2. Skips away. Kennedy's holding at third.
And that right there on a dirt ball read, it's going to come down to first instinct. Kennedy's first instinct, he paused. So even though it skipped far enough away where he probably could have taken home, he makes the smart play to not try to change his mind on the secondary effort. As you see right here, the effort of Maxey to quickly get up. But see right there, it's the pause. And even though it kept rolling, he takes his momentum back to the bag.
2 balls, 2 strikes in the top half of the 8th. Infield in for Houston. The pitch. Slow roller, but it deflected off the foot of Vasquez, so it's a foul.
And an immediate signal by Casey Moser, the home plate umpire, to let everybody know that it was a foul ball.
Houston, in the bottom of the 7th, had first and second and 1 out. Another look here at the foul ball, deflecting off the leg.
And you see right there, it hits up off the shin too, and that's why there's immediate the change in the body language. And for Vasquez, shaking himself off as he now gets set to step back in.
Bottom half of the 7th, Houston had first and second 1 out. Lalima grounded into a double play to end the inning. Houston needs their defense to come up big here. 3-2 coming.
And the Wildcat fans happy to see him lay off that pitch away. It was a 9-pitch at bat that D. Kennedy worked as he had a full count. And now here, another full count 2 batters later.
Pitch of the game. Here it is. Swung on, roped into center, it's down. Kennedy waited until it was a sure thing. But K-State takes the lead. And it was, guess who? Carlos Vasquez, who hit the grand slam in the first, drives in the go-ahead run in the 8th.